We have so far we have more of 10,000 farmers that are doing organic.
Just in Meru County.
Just in Meru County, and in the future we are targeting more than 30 or 50,000 farmers, because of those once we are there, then you see there will be a lot of referrals, because this farmer will tell them actually organic farming, it has done marvelous, it has done well, so why they not come to organic farming? You realize more of them, they are going to come into organic farming.
Hello farming enthusiasts, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Farming with Nelly Bernard. In case you're new here, karibu sana. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is yet another interesting episode and a very new episode that I've never brought you before. I'm always speaking so much and passionate about organic farming. In the previous videos, in case you watch my channel, you've seen me sensitizing people on organic farming. And I was saying that we need to embrace organic farming. So because of that, today I'm in an organic farm whereby they are producing cowpeas organically. And with me, I'm also having an expert who deals with organic farming. He's an agronomist and is very key on people farming organically. And I felt like, why not come to this farm and show you that you can do your crops organically and benefit and also harvest much margins without much costs. So without further ado, I'm gonna involve my guest, kwanza introduce, and then we will be walking across the farm showing you how the venture looks good. We also have some avocado also, and they're also being done organically. So everything you see in this farm, just know is purely organic. So guys, let me introduce my guests so that now we start walking through the farm as we educate you together. We said we are learning one video at a time. So karibu sana.
Thank you very much. My name is Shadrach Muredhi. I am an agronomist on the side of organic farming, whereby I'm telling farmers that they can do every crop organically. And once they do it, we are starting an organic farming module such that we are going to alleviate or to do away with a lot of cancer that has been spotted in Meru and other regions. So definitely what we are doing, we are taking farmers through organic farming. We explain them how they can do it organically, and at the end of it all, they are going to have their crop that they are planted, they harvest the best of the harvest, and organic, it is the best way to go. Thank you.
Okay. I'm always encouraging them that organic is the way to go, and the moment I met you, I felt that now I'm happy, I'm home, at least I have someone who walks the talk. So this farm, I want you to begin by telling them how huge this farm is.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Nelly. This farm is 2 acres. There's another one that is of 3 acres. There's another one that we have done 7 acres, as you are going to see from the videos. Definitely we have planted the cowpeas, we have planted the ash avocado. There is also the Kent mangoes that has been even intercropped. And as you can see, the crop is wonderful, nice. It has grown organically and it has nothing that is disturbing it. That is the best thing that you can do with organic farming.
Yes, I can see no traces of pests. And you've told me the one thing that can show us it is organically, we can see the bees are busy pollinating the crops.
Yeah, you can see the bees, they are flying also onto the crops. That tells you that this field has not been sprayed other chemicals that are harmful to the bees or to the other kind of insects that are good to the crops due to pollination. That's why you see the bees are flying everywhere. And because the crop has nothing to disturb them, it is going purely organic.
These cowpeas, you planted them when?
We planted them early March. That is from the 15th. Because the rainfall, these are a rain-fed farming. The rainfall was scarce and it rained for some time. So due to that derailment, we had to plant it from the 15th to wait for the labor that it fell at from the 20th. Now we are at June, we are almost harvesting. We are almost to the end of the harvesting period. And you can see there is bumper harvest, as you can see from the field.
Yes, bumper harvests. We are about to harvest them. So I want to know how you've been managing them.
Yeah, we have been managing them organically. First of all, we started by taking the soil samples. We took them to the laboratory. We realized that there was a lot of acid, and this acidic was caused due to a lot of chemicals, synthetic chemicals that were being used, a lot of fertilizer, and then I handed to take the intervention. Just that I told the farmers, this soil, unless it is done organically, we are going to lose a lot of harvest. So that's why the time I came in, we took some of our products from the Lille IPM, the community, and then when we came, we applied them from the soil. We started from the soil because now you see some of them, if you are able to realize, it was planted in a line form, kind of a line form. That's why they were planted. So that we had to spray from the ground, and then immediately after they shoot up, then we spray the second spray with this chemical, so that we are going to do away with maybe the soil-borne pest diseases. Then after that, the second, we call the first spring, we take another spray, and then we go to the fourth spring, we take another spray. So by the third spring, we are done with any kind of pest or disease that could emerge from even the neighboring farms. Thank you.
So as we walk around the farm, I would like you to give the farmers like a spraying routine when it comes to organic farming.
Thank you. Definitely when we talk about spraying the farm, we talk of 4-2-2 method. That is, the first month you make 4 sprays, the second month you make 2 sprays, and the fourth month, the third month you make 2 sprays. That means the first month you see there are a lot of pests and diseases. You have to maintain your land. You have to maintain the ecosystem that is allowed you, so that nothing will come from the other farms and they come and disturb your farm. So that's why we make it the first place organically. We make it the 2 sprays the second month, and the third month, towards the harvesting period, you make it to be 2 sprays. Then definitely you are good to go and harvest your crops. Thank you.
So which is that spray that you use?
Okay, definitely we spray with they are called microorganisms. Our chemicals are purely microorganisms, and the first spray we spray using a chemical called trichoderma. Trichoderma, it is one that is going to deal with the soil pest and diseases, because now definitely there are a lot of pest and diseases that are from the soil. Some, when you plant, they will inhabit and enter into the crops, so that you can deal with those ones. Definitely, first of all, you spray the soil. Immediately the crop has sprouted. Now you enter into the second spray, because now minus spraying the crop, you realize nothing you're going to get out of it. Then after this, the crop has grown to the fourth stage, you spray the third spray. That one to end until you go to the harvesting.
I can see they are doing so well. So in your dairy activities, I understand you are an agronomist and you always visit the farmers.
Yeah.
How do you feel that farmers are embracing this organic farming? How is the uptake so far?
I feel nice, because definitely when you see the farmers, they are taking they have taken into organic. It means even the mode of feeding, it has been improved, because now there are not a lot of people that are going to eat these chemicals. Now we are trying to train them such that these chemicals that they are spraying, once you spray it will be there as an MR ahead. You see there are lots of residue that are left to the crops, and these residues, you realize many farmers they eat it unknowingly. So but when you realize the products we are using, these are organic, they are purely 0 days. Meaning once, even if you spray it and you decide to eat the next hour, it will be less harmful to your body.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the farmers, are they embracing it? Do you have like many farmers?
We have so far we have more of 10,000 farmers that are doing organic.
Just in Meru County?
Just in Meru County. And in the future we are targeting more than like 30 or 50,000 farmers, because of those that once we are there, then you see there will be a lot of referrals, because this farmer will tell them actually organic farming, it has done marvelous, it has done well, so why they not come to organic farming? You realize more of them, they are going to come into organic farming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm always encouraging you guys to join organic farming. You've heard from the expert himself, it is working. You've seen it for yourself. I'm sure even this mango is also organic.
Yeah, that's what
everything in this farm, we are producing it organically.
Definitely.
This is the Hippo mango variety.
This is the Hippo mango variety, and you can see even they have started even flowering.
Yes.
And no other farm you're going to see the flowering, because now this organic, in terms of nutrition, they give a lot of good nutrition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So I can see we also have some avocado trees which are also doing so well. They are Hass avocado, and most people struggle with the Hass avocado how to control pests, because most of the Hass avocado product we take it for the export market.
Yeah.
So people are struggling. So are you also the one who is in charge of these Hass avocados?
I am in charge of the Hass avocado. Before I came in, actually they were infested by passia mites. This has been an outcry to very many farmers, so not even in Meru, as you can see. Many of them, they are in the process of eating. We have sprayed with organic chemicals that are able to kill the passia mite, and then they are not going they are not killing the beneficial pests. There are some pests that are beneficial, like bees, as you can see.
Yes.
Because now once you spray a certain chemical, it chases away these bees and other chemicals, then that becomes a problem. But this passia mite, it has always been a problem to very many people, and they don't know how to do it. Because these chemicals that they have been using, they have become reluctant. So it's a matter that, okay, you have used a chemical for more than 3 years. Then it has already developed a resistance. So that resistance, so that you are going to alleviate it, to kick off it, you need to go organic way. Because organic, they don't have other chemicals that are going to interfere with the crops. So you realize that the crop is wonderful now in the process of nutrition, and they are doing well.
Okay. For the Hass avocado farmers, most of the times I have shot several videos on Hass avocado. Most of the time farmers complain of fruit abortion. For the organic pesticides that you have, or I don't know, all those things, formulations, do you have a remedy to that?
Then
the fruit
talking of abortion, we need to understand the reason as to why a plant is going to abort. Many farmers, they have been taught a lot of things that maybe a plant is aborting due to maybe a certain kind of a pest or a disease. No, in many cases it is not that so. Because if a crop, it has realized, it has the sensors to know this kind of production that I'm producing, if it is not able to cater for it, it will have to shed off some of the flowers, because definitely it will not be able to layer all of them. So once you give these crops the correct nutrition, that is, if you go organic way, you are going to realize there will be no more flower abortion, because the nutrition has been taken care of. And you realize once the crop is in good nutrition, it will a lot of pests and diseases, they are not going to infest it, because it is strong, it is able to resist, such that even if a certain kind of a pest and disease it has invaded it, you realize it has stand strong, and the production has not gone down once you use the organic method. Because definitely they go in 2 ways. You can use it as a spray as well as a drench. So you know the crop then go in terms of xylem and phloem. So it will flow either upward or downward. And that's why the good thing with the organic ones.
Oh, yeah. So it already has a remedy for that.
Yeah, it has already have a remedy for doing that.
Wow. So my dear farmers, I hope you are taking the note, because this is the way to go. Mahali imefika, we need something sustainable when it comes to our food that we are putting on the table. You know, these cowpeas, they will get to your table. You never know who you are feeding next. So it's the high time we embrace organic farming. So how can you advise a farmer who feels that organic farming, some people say organic farming is expensive. How can you, that's why they use the other methods.
The other method,
how can you advise them?
Organic farming is the most convenient method to use. It's never expensive. People, it is our perception. It's a perception that people are thinking that, once you use the organic chemicals, these ones, they are very what? They are very costly. No. With a good kind of an agronomist who is going to come to your farm and explain you, to take you through the spray program, you realize it will use a half of what you have been using. So the organic is the best way to go. Because another thing with organic, you do one spray, that pest is cleared once and for all. Unlike others, because you spray, you realize the next minute maybe the eggs that have been laid, they have not been killed. But organic, how do they do it? You know, it is a disease that are in those products. The disease, it will kill the adult one, and then it will kill the younger from the eggs. You realize it will wait until the one that had to hatch. Immediately it has hatched, then it will kill the same pest. You realize now it is doing more, it is more effective than the other chemicals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is quite educative and quite a eye opener to most of the farmers who complain that organic farming is not sustainable. But now today I'm happy to hear that most farmers have embraced organic farming, because the statistics say that Meru, we are the leading in cancer. That's why you see I'm so passionate about sure that the farmers wame embrace organic farming just to avoid these infections that we are getting, cancerous diseases, all because of farming. Because at the end of the day, you need food on the table and you never know that food came from which farmer and how they are producing it. So please, let's embrace organic farming, and it's the way to go. Maybe you tell us how we can get you, because I understand most of the agronomists they are biased in terms of the chemicals that they are promoting. So utapata, we have very few organic farming agronomists. So some farmers might be interested, but they don't have access to organic farmers. They can only reach the agrovets. They don't have access to organic farming expertise. So how can they reach to you, and how can they get your products?
Thank you very much. I think the best method, they can get me, I can give them my number. So that when they get my number, they can be able to call me directly. And after they come in directly, I'll be able to explain them. Or maybe if they want me to go and visit their farms, then I'll be available. We go and visit the farm. I advise them the best method to go, how to use it. Then they will be good to go. Okay. So my number is 0700 374 020. I repeat, 0700 374 020. Name Shadrach Muredhi from Lil IPM. Thank you.
Guys, you've heard from Shadrach, and I hope you've taken the note, because he has given us a very serious training that you can get. You have to pay a certain fee to acquire, and you unaona ametupea for free. So before I finish up, I can see we have another plant here that I'm also interested. I know everything in this farm, you are making sure it is organic.
Yeah,
because the bee will come from here and go to the cowpeas, so we have to maintain everything organic. Tell us about this one.
This is called a pixelology. As you can see it has big fruits that are wonderfully doing. The worst infestation that it had, it is called the scales. These scales, they do what they do. They make the crop to look very black. You see a lot of black things that maybe people think they are the other insects that are eating it. But the problem is that it was infested by scales. And these scales is a product that we use. Once you use it to them, you realize it has cleared all the scales organically. And then your plant, it will look as good as before. And the production, it will not be lowered. The production, it will have a lot of production. And you see the fruits, they are wonderful. The fruits, they are wonderful, they are blossoming. And that's why we are saying the organic, it is the best way to go.
There is this magic of this organic, whatever chemicals that you have. I think we should call them formulations. I don't love calling organic chemicals.
Microorganisms.
Oh, they are microorganisms.
Yeah, microorganisms.
So there is this magic. I don't know if it is a magic or it is something. I don't know. When you spray them to your fruit crops, especially the avocado and the fruits, there is nothing like a season. They can flower anytime, even when others are not flowering.
Definitely. That's why, because you realize a crop, it will always flower depending on the nutrition that is in that crop.
Even if it is of season,
they are still flowering, because now a plant that has good nutrition, it has to flower anytime. Because where does the flowers come from? They will come from the chlorophyll, meaning the synthesis that will come from the chlorophyll, they are able to give birth to the flowers that will give birth to the fruit. So once you see the crop, it is not infested, the crop, it has no stress, the crop has been well maintained. Why not? Why will not produce all the seasons? That's the magic behind what? The organic farming.
And even you find that the fruits are so sweet as compared to the ones that you are doing in organic.
Look at them, and even you can pick one, you realize they are so sweet, they are so nice.
And they don't even lose the taste.
Yeah, a lot of people, they will come and ask you, and the fruit that you brought to the supermarket, where did it come from? They don't know the magic behind it. It is at the organic farming has done marvelous.
Yeah, guys, embrace this. So before we wrap up the video, I would want us to show them how our cowpeas looks like when it is dry, because many people are used to the organic, to the ones that they get the vegetable.
Definitely.
The cowpeas, most of the people don't wait for them to harvest as the cereals, but here in Meru we do harvest it as cereals also. I want us to show them a mature one that is already ready for harvesting.
Yeah.
Maybe take one.
Okay. So we are going to pick one, then you realize even it is long and it has seen and all through. The seeds are all through. You can see there is none that has lost any seed. There are a lot of seeds. All these seeds, they have come from one what? One cowpeas. So you realize the seeds are wonderful. They are even strong. They are good even for consumption and even for sale. Thank you.
And they are not even infested by any pest.
There is no pest that has infested because they have been done organically. Everything has been taken off.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when we harvest them, we just come and remove those spores.
You remove these ones. These ones you remove them one by one. Or maybe after they have all gotten dried,
You uproot.
you uproot from the root. Once you uproot it, then there is a manner that you are going to put it, and then at the end of the day you get the seeds. Then they are good for selling.
And after we uproot them, they are taken for the cows.
Yeah.
After you
The
have
rest,
threshed.
the rest of the crop.
Yeah.
The waste.
The waste.
It has not to go into waste.
Yeah, you take
You
it,
take it to the
for the
cows
livestock.
or for to the pigs or any other, not to the pigs but to the goats. They are going to use it, and then you are good.
And
to go.
they are very rich in protein.
Yeah, definitely.
So you are benefiting
the cows,
the cows and
as well as the
yourself.
goats, the ones that are the ruminants. You call them the ruminants one.
Yeah. So guys, let's embrace organic farming. I will not be tired of saying this once again and again. I want you to give us one parting shots, one final word to the farmers.
Thank you. I will tell all the farmers, all the folks of this life, may it be in Kenya, Uganda, East Africa, Africa, the whole world. Let us embrace what? Organic farming, because it is the only good way to go, and you are assured of bumper harvest. Thank you.
Wow, guys, like I always say, agriculture is my culture. For those of you who have not subscribed, guys, remember we are road to 6,000 subscribers. So subscribe and join this farming journey so that we can encourage other farmers. I said that we are growing one video at a time, one farmer at a time. So in case you are a farmer, you do various types of farming. On this YouTube channel, you find that I want to interact with most farmers and a diverse field. So from wherever you're watching from and you need me to visit your farm, just DM me. My contact is always on the channel description box. WhatsApp me and I'll be visiting your farm next. So comment down below what venture you'd want to see next. Till next time, it's bye from here.